Hello everyone, this is Madam Z here with Madam Z Tarot and Witchy School of Wisdom. Today we are going to do our weekly energy reading. So I wanted to say hello to everyone, welcome everyone to the Facebook group if you are in my Facebook group, welcome everyone to my page if you're viewing this on my page, and welcome everyone to my newsletter if you're viewing this on my newsletter. So I usually try to do a weekly live video on what energies we need to be aware of this coming week. So we are looking at the energy reading for the December 3rd week through December 9th. So let's get right into it. I just wanted to say thank you for being here with me. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. And let's get started on our weekly energy. So I want everybody to ground themselves, let the weekend go, and let's take a couple deep breaths and let me go ahead and sage the area with Palo Santos. I'm just tapping all of the ashes off. So take a couple deep breaths for me. Really think about getting back into your heart chakra. And let's work on getting grounded and getting centered from this weekend. This crazy weekend, the weather was perfect here in Austin. And I'm coming to you from Austin, so now I am actually clearing the space with sacred Palo Santo and raising our vibrational energy so that the universe and God and Goddess and Source will be hearing our message and that we can receive the divine message from what they want us to hear. I love this stuff. It's Palo Santo. Sage is really good. Sage is also one of my go-tos, but I am in love with Palo Santo. It is my go-to cleansing sacred smoke. Okay, now I have ashes all over me, and that's going to be burning in the background for us while we do our upcoming reading. So the first card that we're going to pull today is going to be what we need to release coming into this week's energy. So let's really concentrate on what we need to work on releasing, what we need to work on letting go of in order for new energy to come back into our life. So what we're doing is we're making room and letting go of the negative thoughts, the negative patterns that bind us in order for us to receive new high vibe messages. High vibe. So, high vibe. I should make sure like that. All right, so what do we need to release this week? Or surrender. This comes up a lot. It seems to be a lot showing up this season, and I think it probably has to do with the holidays. I'm getting the message that we are giving too much of ourselves for the holiday. So what we need to release is we need to surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for relationship to shift. There's so much energy going on and so much shift work that's going on. And a lot of it has to do with the new year that's coming up. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Ooh, too close, too close. I'm hoping you guys can see that. Sometimes it focuses. There we go. It's probably backwards. And don't look at my janky nails. I was bending all weekend and it wreaks havoc on my nails. It peels all my nail polish off. So this week we need to really work on not only surrendering the energy that we are wasting on other people that don't want to be helped or don't want to be fixed. Not so much fixed, because I don't Fix makes me have the feeling that there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with anybody. Nobody needs to be fixed. It's just that some people are in a learning pattern and some people just don't want to learn that lesson is really what it is. So I hate the word fixed. You need to be fixed because nobody needs to be fixed. It's just you need to learn this lesson in order for you to really become enlightened and to get out of that negative vibe. But what energy are you spending on this week, that on these people, this person, this relationship, whether it's love relationship, whether it is a coworker, whether it is a job, whether it is a business, whether it is a mother, father, aunt, uncle, daughter, son, whatever it is, a sibling, there is something that has an unequal energy balance for you this week that you need to surrender to and let it go and let them learn their lesson that they need to learn. Because what you're doing now is you're enabling them from learning their life lesson. You're not doing them any service by helping them all the time. They need to figure it out. They need to work it out themselves. They need to become stronger for this, and you need to let it go. And the reason why this message came through today for this week is because it's the holidays, and we tend to overgive. We tend to burn ourselves out. We tend to be the nurturers and the caregivers. And this week, what we're going to do, and this is what it really means that you're going to put yourself first. You're going to put your well-being first, and you're going to put your, what I call, sacred soul first, so that you can heal and give to others. So right now you're letting that energy go of helping people who don't really value your help, okay, in order for them to grow spiritually, grow into the person that they need to be. And you are going to concentrate on yourself this week. That's really what it's about. It's concentrating on yourself, and they can fend for themselves. They can work on themselves. They can make themselves their own sandwich. They can do their own laundry. They can pay their own bills, or they can figure out how to pay their bills, or they can figure out how to do it. It's time for them to grow up. That's basically what it is. So let them work it out. It is not your responsibility. You don't have any karmic energy to them anymore. We tie all karmic energy so that you can move on and you can welcome new positive energy into your life. So, and don't forget, it is almost 2019. So in December, we are going to be working on a lot of things that we need to let go of, a lot of things we need to release, so that we can start with a positive energy vibe, a high vibe, so in the new year, so we don't have to bring any of that in. So don't be surprised if December's a little bit emotional, because we are clearing the slate. We're getting rid of all that crazy baggage for the new year, which is a good thing, because we don't want to carry all that stuff. All right, so that's what we're going to work on releasing. Let's look at what we need to nurture this upcoming week. And I'm looking down because I'm shuffling. I have a bad habit of just looking down at my cards. I can't help it. I need to look at you guys because I love you guys. But I just love looking at my cards and shuffling them and seeing what comes up. So let us really look at what we need to nurture this week. And I'll be surprised if we don't get a card that has to do with nurturing ourselves this week, since we are working on surrendering the need to fix someone. So let's see what we need to nurture this week. Yep. That's so funny. Okay, so what are we going to nurture this week? We are going to nurture that. This is the Chariot. If I can get it close. Focus. Chariot. So we are going to nurture the path that is before us. We're almost at a crossroads. This is a card of making two decisions. And it goes along exactly with surrender, the idea that you can fix someone, which means that you're at a crossroads of, do I help this person or do I choose you or yourself? So this is a card of, you need to start really nurturing yourself. Nurturing, I'm telling you, this is why I love this stuff, because I can't make this up. This is why I love tarot, and this is why I love doing insight readings with my clients, is because it gets so much clarification and so much confirmation. But anyways, this is about nurturing the, I wouldn't say the way, but nurturing the choices. Be glad that you have a choice in this matter. And it's also about nurturing the fact that you have a choice. It's about nurturing yourself. It's about slowing down. Now the Chariot, depending on how you interpret it, but for this reading, the Chariot is going to be slow and steady for this week. It's not going to be abrupt. It's not going to be all full steam ahead. It's going to be more like navigating the terrain. It's like when you're back in the wagon days, right? In the Old West, when you're going over the Continental Divide, you have to go very slow. You have to look at the terrain. You have to go this way and that way, and you have to maneuver around all of the treacherous type of terrain. So that's what you're doing this week, is you are nurturing yourself. You're going to go about it slow, so that way that you can actually take part in your life this week. Your choice really is you for this week. So I really want you to sit down and just be like, I choose myself. This week I choose myself. You guys are going to have to figure out what you guys are going to do. But this week is going to be all about me. So put everything aside. Put yourself first. And this week you're going to choose you. You're going to choose your health. You're going to choose your feeding your soul, meditation, journaling, divination, whatever you need to do to choose yourself to get centered again is what you're going to do. So we're going to nurture the idea that you are going to choose you, and you're going to choose yourself in putting yourself in the right direction and going slow. It's like I said, it's not about a fast speed this week. It's about little stuff. It's about, going for a slow walk and just thinking about nature and thinking about the signs that nature gives you. And it's not about a marathon this week. It's more of just mindful walking, mindfulness today or this week, mindful actions this week. That's what I'm trying to say. I like that. I really like that. So what are we going to manifest? I have a couple cards I want to pull. Then we have a numerology card. So what are we going to manifest this week? Let's work on what we are going to manifest, what we're bringing in this week. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. We are going to work on manifesting our relationships with this person. Let me get it closer. Go. There you go. Knight of Cups. We are going to really nurture our relationships with people, especially this little guy right here. Nurture our, what I call, love interests. Nurture our communication with people. Nurture. Didn't we have communication last week? I believe we did. So we're still working on that. Obviously, some of y'all didn't nurture that, so this communication is showing back up. We're going to nurture our relationships. We're going to nurture this person who is usually a Knight of Cups energy, is usually a young male or young energy, 30 to 40-ish, kind of like. This person is very sweet, very caring, very nurturing. So there's someone in your life this week that needs that little extra, how are you doing? That needs that little extra text, needs that little extra phone call, needs that little extra emoji hug. If you think about sending flowers or something, just someone on your mind that you really just need to do that extra emotional connection work with is going to pay off for them, because someone in your energy field is really a little bit down, and this probably has to do with the holidays. So I want you to reach out to someone who has been on your mind this week. I want you to do a little bit of extra nurturing for them. Even if it's cooking dinner, bringing them dinner, buying them groceries, whatever it is, saying, hello, how are you? Can I take you out? What can I do for you? You've been on my mind this week. Something's going on. I really want to help you. This week is going to be manifesting your communication with this person, your relationships with this person, and just really nurturing and manifesting your caregiver side, if that makes sense. I love it. It's all about caregiving and emotion. It's interesting because if you look at all these 3 cards together, they're all one person, right? So there is someone in your energy field that needs to be released, someone that needs to be nurtured, and someone needs to make a huge choice. And it's all one person this week. Interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. So, all right, let's look at our numerology card for this week. I love numerology. And I might read out of the book. It depends on, if I feel any divine messages come through for this numerology card, and how it ties into our reading. So let's see. Got a little piece of sage on my hand that doesn't want to go away. The hand is like, it needs to be sage. I did a lot of readings this weekend at a fair, so my hands probably need to be really super saged and cleansed. And I will do that with salt water and lavender oil for sure. All right, so what numerology card do we need to be aware of for this upcoming week? Numerology. Ooh. 71, health. Remember I talked about we are going to work on our health this week, putting yourself first. This is all about health and healing this week in the color orange and the color purple. Color purple. Does anybody get that? Is it just me? So we're going to work on wearing colors of orange. We're going to work on surrounding ourselves with the color of orange. And we're going to work on our health this week. Not only physical health, which means we talked about walking. We talked about yoga. We're going to do some yoga. We're going to talk about doing mindful stuff this week. But it also is about mental health. Remember, we are letting go of someone that really is just not energetically aligned with us. So this also has to do with your mental health as well as your physical health. So this week, you are going to choose your health. Pretty much. You are going to, like I said, pick 3 people, 3 things that you need to work on this week, and choose out one person that you need to just release from your energy field for now, and pick 3 things that you really want to just work on for this week. And at the end of this week on Sunday, I want you to look at that list and see how that panned out. See if you have done anything on that list, or if you need to actually go back, and if you need to reevaluate that list. Okay, so that is your reading for this week coming up of December 3rd through the 9th. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of releasing we need to do, but we're going to work on it. We're going to get through it. So if you need a reading or anything else that is going on in your life that you need clarification on, please let me know. I have a couple slots open for private readings. So just message me And either you can reply or you can just send me an instant message, or however you want to get to me. I'm always here. So let me know if you need another reading, and let me know if you need us to do a one-on-one. So I'm always here for you guys. So other than that, that is your weekly energy reading for this week. I send you off with all tons. Can you tell I'm tired? Can you tell that this week has been crazy? This weekend was the same. But I send you off with lots of hugs, tons of positive energy, light and love, and all witchy badness. All right, my friend. We will talk to you later. Bye.